Hello everyone, my name is Shashan and welcome back to Power Legacy Wars. Today is to maintain the future. Just maintain the future, but since no SPD Ranger is really in the game, or more like SPD villain, we've got the closest thing. In the showcase, they show Rito being attacked by the Omega Ranger. So I might as well put kind of the entire team of villains, which is Zed, Rito, Goldar, and Mighty Morphin Rita. So, with the assists to help match and complete them, we'll see how well they can do. They'll be going to 12 wins, or maybe 12 games, depending on what happens. So, we begin. Starting with Zed versus a Doggy Kruger. They've got the right amount of stuff with 1 2 little breakers though, and they start with theirs, but hey, okay. Oh, they just froze me. And since I used my breaker first, it did not go so well. Well, does this work? Well, they blocked it. That's enough. You're not landing that anymore. Let's see. I've got another forceful blast, and that just happened. And nope, fine, Shockwave. You should be in range. You are. Okay, I have to use the taunt to get rid of it because, well, that's the case. Poke. Another Shockwave. Another block from you though. Well, no. Still not landing that, and I need to get my... I need a different thing, and they trap me again. That works. And I should probably have taunted there. Okay, can I please get some other stuff to help me? Zed is an attacker. Why was I getting spammed by the blocks? Well, this one has way too many of them, so... Let's see what they do. Okay, nope. Omega Ranger because, well, they could. Crescent Wave, throw. And, well, you just did the wrong thing. And I missed the first hit. But there we go. Now I have a block in the middle slot. Just to help. So, let's see. Stumbling Fool. Nope. That thing's range is a lot more forward than mine. And Stop Guile. At least it does a lot of damage, so it works. Mean Streak, Strike, and Heavy Crush. This should work. Nope. Okay, you're not landing that. Wait for this one. And Stumbling Fool. Did they use Guile? They did not, and I fell over. Well, that went a lot better with Rito. I still don't know what happened with Zed, but that match really just went weird. Okay, Goldar, Stump. At least he does a lot of damage, and he has a way to deal damage. And more like avoid or do massive damage, not just... Okay, he has a way to start combos, that's what I mean. Like that. Wait for it, and kick. Yep, well, you have to dash. And I'm pretty sure the movie Rita has a bit of a weird recovery time. Sledge, stop them, and there we go. Hold a slash into a mighty punch. Did not work. And you're kind of just using a middle slot, and that's the first time I saw you use your first slot. And backhand first. Well, I've got my own Rita, which is the Mighty Morphin one. The assist should help with it, being that as soon as well, that was delayed. So go in, Mystic Fate, and up again. Poke them with 1 sweeps, and stun it with a Stunning Jolt. They didn't get to do what they need to do because, well, I got them first. Okay, seriously, well, I just got tripped there. So block this, and Stunning Jolt. Mystic Fate, go up again. And I keep getting crit, so sweep away. Bison is a little weird when it comes to that, but you're blocked and slapped away. Okay, in some way, Doggy capturing Zed multiple times in a row kind of makes sense, but also doesn't, being that, well, I tried to block a few things, but my attacks were also hidden for some, well, that's just a bug that the game has. And, well, that thing's a lot of range, but they were still blocking, so you're getting, nope, well, they didn't rotate. Try it again, a Forceful Blast. There's enough out of those ones. Wait for it, Forceful Blast, and this should still hit. Okay, wait for it. They've got that one, so, oh, and Shield of Darkness. The shock works. There's no recovery time on Korag, and it's a projectile, so you can help it set up some attacks, so it works. And I should probably have dashed there, but I don't know why I didn't. Okay, Shield of Darkness. Oh, Well, he does teleport forward, so there's that. And nope, I should stay out of range. No, I didn't, and I don't get hit by those. Okay, we were just poking out each other out of range, so I don't know why. Shield of Darkness. Why did you use a breaker? Okay, Rito. It's a Trent. They've got one too many blocks and one too many strikes. So that actually, no, their strikes are right. They just don't have a breaker. But I get stopped and then they get to poke me a lot. So let's try this. Nope, well, that didn't work, and then Rito managed to not be able to block that. Well, that missed. Try that again. Should stop. Why? Ah. It's ignoring some of my stuff when I tell it to input. Okay, now I can just do this. Nope. Keep getting blocks. Another match where it wasn't listening. Okay, so let's see what happens against this Psycho Green with Goldar. Malicious intent to stun them again into a dropkick. The way that one works is at least it keeps your energy regenning, so it isn't in the well, you're not losing it. Being that dropkick does have some weird recovery time, causing you to not really be able to, well, attack a few ways. Ah, okay, dang it. Well, they use it again. How about poke them once and stomp? Ah, they didn't respond with anything. Kick and kick. They're going to be using their strike now. Nope. Oh, there it is, and I didn't even block it with Sledge. They're continuing it. They have only got 8 stacks though, so backhand. Poke them once. Still don't see a block though, so get the energy for Mighty Punch. And they didn't even use a strike. Okay, Retail, we've got a Psycho Red with Akuma, so they've got no blocks. So hopefully, one sweeps can set up a wall. Nope, that didn't work there. Wait for it, now. And stun. Need the energy, and I need to stay away from my corner so they can't do what they need to. And stun. Okay, well, they didn't get stunned, but they did run into those. And there we go, that kind of works. I'm just setting them up to get struck by them in the end anyway. So, Mystic Fate, and another Stunning Jolt. You're stunned, and wait for it. Mystic Fate to set up a wall. Well, that kind of worked for them, but they still got blasted by the second. Okay, Zed. Now it's Jacon. They've got the right amount of stuff, and, well, it'll depend on what you do. They aren't blocking it, they're playing passive, they're not going to attack until I attack. And it has to hit at the same time. They just spend 10 energy, Shockwave, and Double Trouble to get the block. I got the regular one, so that's good. And Shield of Darkness, block, and Forceful Blast, back away. See, they've got most likely Ranger Slayer, so I need to stay in my corner to make sure I can't be hit. Okay, and poke! Back away. Forceful Blast, go away. You're not landing that. If you were going to try something, you can't anymore. Forceful Blast, and they try to use a breaker. With how it's going, the losses are going to end up on the next one, which is... Why did I already forget which villain I equipped? Okay, Goldar. It's most likely saying Goldar's going to be the next one to lose. And block. Going to be stunned. Summon that, and wait for it, Stumbling Fool. Well, you got caught, but I still failed to get that right. So, Stumbling Fool. Still not landing anything. They're going to be attempting to use Guile. I dashed into that one. Could have stayed away and just blocked the second hit. Oh, yeah, no. Well, we have the same idea, but I'm balanced, but apparently I get another block. Poke them, and fall. Heavy Crash, and... Stumbling Fool into a block. Guile, I already predicted you. Okay, I'll prove the pattern is fake by not losing. Let's see what happens. And no, dang it. Okay, not that. And well, there we go. Don't get to land it. And back. Let's see. Well, what? Okay, dang it. Well, it still got struck by theirs, but they're not landing it. Don't have a block. And Mighty Punch. Back away. And another one. Back away. They're still in their corner, so it kind of works. Well, that didn't. Okay. Goldar Slash. And Mighty Punch again. Into a drop kick. They're going to be using Doggy right now. Now, well, I'm a defender, and I got another block. Stomp! Okay, Rita. We don't have the pattern, but you can still lose, so there's that problem. You're gonna stop Drakon by there. Here we go. And wait for it. One sweeps. Back away. Okay, they've got most likely their other one, and I don't even have a strike. Well, they continued the wrong thing. Let's go with the Dragon Power, because it can help. And Mystic Fate. Go up again. And do I get enough for one sweeps? I did. Well, that's a combo that works. And block. Stunning Jolt. Okay, that's not enough just yet, so queue up is such a headache. Nope. Well, that didn't work, but at least I rotated, so I have something for everything. And I didn't even block that. Spinning combo. The sword struck them. Okay, just need to redeem both Zed and Rito. Both of them are the first few, so it'll work. Okay, nope. Well, they didn't use their block at all. Well, okay, they're going to be attempting it this time. Shield of Darkness, throw. That did not work. And they still didn't use their block. And poke. Okay, Shockwave, they're going to use it. No, okay, they didn't. Wait for it. And they still didn't use it. There it is. Well, now they have their breaker, so that's good to know. And Forceful Blast. They got hit. And a Shockwave. Keep them stunned. Back away. And Shockwave. Still no block because they just use Psycho Red, so they have Psycho... not Psycho... Purple, pink... it's Ranger Slayer. Well, they didn't even use it. Okay, Rito. This must be the final one because if you lose, you're out. You win, you win. So, Stumbling Fool. And Heavy Crush. Nope. Too much recovery time. I couldn't stop that. And Heavy Crush. This time... Okay, seriously. Akuma's an attacker. Just because he's a Street Fighter doesn't mean he has to get so many blocks. Well, not happening. And... Well, Flying Rita didn't work. And yes, he does have a second block, not just his own. It still needs to make sense that I can hit him with a strike and not be blocked. Throw. And Heavy Crush. Poking him once. Nope. Okay, they're going to be using Akuma. That was wrong. They used the breaker. Now they're going to use their block. Okay, there we go. Wait for it. Now, dang it. Well, that didn't block. Stumbling Fool. That did not work. Stop. And Heavy Crush into a Flying Rito. That's enough damage. And Rito has beaten Akuma. Even though they're both evil, he still got the better of him. And with that, the villains have redeemed themselves after the 2 losses, while every other one at least won 3. So they all won 3, but there were 2 losses. That's the villains have maintained a future by beating up the fellow villains and a few heroes. No Mega Ranger though, so that was a little odd. If you guys did enjoy the villains maintain the future and prevent the heroes from changing it, please make sure to give this video a like, comment what you would like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to not miss anything. Join my Discord, it's in the description. I'll see you on the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye.